we're the ones who judge ourselves when we're standing in front of the supreme being that was behind me. And he wasn't judging me, and I didn't judge me, so it was over. Then I heard a male voice say, what you put out into the universe will come back to you. And at that point in my life, I had never heard words like that. I didn't know anything about anything, anything spiritual, I guess. Although I was a very spiritual child, I wasn't necessarily religious, just very spiritual, but I did not hear those. I had never heard that. And so the lesson that I learned is that if you put out hatred, you're going to get hatred back. If you put out love, you get love back. It's that kind of thing. There was again, that spiritual IV bottle of knowledge where it was explained to me what those words meant, and it was like a boomerang, and that if we put these things out, good or bad or whatever, it goes out into the universe, spins, gains momentum, and comes back. And I thought, wow, I don't want to get hit in the head with a boomerang, so I'm going to be good, and try to be more cognizant of how I respond to people. So then we were walking around further in the garden, and I'm seeing all these things, and I'm wowed, totally wowed by all of it. It was such a beautiful moment, but Jesus appeared, and he was standing there. He comes walking out of a grove of trees over in the corner close to where the city is, and he comes over, and when he walks over to me, my brothers disappear. I don't know where they went. They left. And he was so beautiful. And he told me that he loved me, not to be afraid, and that he'd be with me. Well, that was my first clue that I was coming back, but it went right over my head. I didn't realize that, I'd never been that deep into an experience like this, so I didn't know what was going on, really. So he walked me over to a wooded glen. There were pine cones laying on the ground, little blue flowers that had popped up, but you could see there was a log laying there, and I sat down on the log, and there were sunlight was coming through the tall pine trees and the oak trees, and so I'm sitting there, and there's a man sitting on the other end of the log, and I knew that man was God.